Hi there. Today I thought I would show you a special quilt since the year is coming to an end. And this was or is the newsletter block of the month quilt for Presto Avenue Designs. We started the quilt in January. It was sort of a mystery kind of thing. And it will be done in December. Each month there were 1 or 2 blocks to download and make. I wanted it to be something that you could do easily using your own fabrics and blacks and whites, because if you use blacks and whites together with your scrap fabrics, it's pretty easy to have them go together well. Black and white fabrics show off colors really well, lots of different colors. And I love to use black and white anyway. So this is called Stargazing, and it is composed of 9 patch stars. I purposely made the blocks fairly simple. There's a little variation in some of the blocks, but they're very simple to make, and they're all 9 patches, so a beginning quilter could make this, and as go along, get a little bit better with some of the piecing techniques that are in the patterns. The alternate blocks, as you can see, are these big, sort of half-square triangle blocks, but there's a white section in the middle just to add an extra design element, I think. I purposely wanted my blocks to be set like this, but with this type of pattern, there's a lot you could do with it if you wanted to rearrange them yourself. This quilt, I think, is like 72 or 71 by 71. It would be very easy to make it bigger by adding more rows of blocks, by making bigger borders. It's not terribly hard to make, and the borders, the sashing, it's all pretty simple job. I did want to show off some of the quilting. I did not do the quilting. I did the piecing and the directions and all, but the quilting was done by a friend of mine. Her name is Cheryl Stewart, and if you do this quilt, you might be interested. She used a different design in each one of the star blocks, and I think in the black and white blocks, she pretty much did the same thing in each one of those blocks. So I think it doesn't have to have, there's so much going on in these fabrics, you wouldn't have to have very ornate or really detailed quilting to make this a very pretty quilt. The patterns are available on my website through the newsletter as a PDF download, and they will be available through the end of this year. But after December 30th in 2023, I'm going to have a new quilt that we're going to start working on. So, and when we start the new quilt, this quilt will be only available as a PDF that you can buy on the website. So I encourage you to check it out if you haven't done that yet. I also would welcome you to subscribe to my newsletter, and then you have an opportunity to start with us next year in 2023 on a brand new quilt that will be different than this one. Thanks. Thank you for watching. And if you feel like you learned something from this presentation, go ahead and hit that like button. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe so you'll be notified when the next video comes along.